Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that's out of the way. I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I wanted to address an important topic. Some that have commented that it's become a problem for many of you. And I can tell you what. You're not alone. You're not alone. You see, there is a big myth out there that you can always see a narcissist coming. And the reason why this is said is because of the loud stereotypical narcissists that are portrayed in the media and in movies. Now it is true, I believe. If you slow things down, and at bare minimum try to reflect on your interactions with people, no matter they be positive or negative. You see, it's perfectly fine to reflect on what we deem to be positive interactions. Because as the Bible tells us that Satan can show up as an angel of light. And we've seen all across the world, where this group or that group shows up to this area or that area of the world, with help and gifts and so-called love. But in reality they want to possibly gain some sort of resource from that area of the world. And they know the easiest way to get that resource is through covert means. To pretend to be a friend. And to pretend to want to help. And as we know, as soon as they get what they want, they drop these people like a hot rock. All of the promises that were made seem to go out of the window. And the people are left worse off than when they started. And this goes back to lack. You see, it was your parents' job to love you and teach you about the harshness of the world. But to make you feel safe when you were with them. And because you never got that safeness and help, you might have this missing thing within you that is looking for it. Now here's the important part. Even if you aren't missing this very thing, and you grew up nice and wonderful and all of the good milestones were met in your life, a covert narcissist can still show up and take you for a ride. Because you might not be thinking it's possible that someone would show up to pretend to do good. But they really have evil and bad intentions. Now sometimes the bait of the narcissist can change once they have you where they want you. No longer are they there pretending to be this angel of light. But they will push your buttons. To get you angry and upset. So you do something or say something you might regret. A couple of weeks ago, I watched one of those police body cam videos on a channel where they talk about what happened. And this particular video was a domestic call of a husband and wife arguing in a nice big hotel. The police showed up. And the woman came out of the room. And she said he was fine and didn't need the police assistance. And that her husband she was arguing with is some high-up-ranking official with the police himself. But she said something really interesting right before the video ended. She said, "I know your guy's job all too well and how hard it is. So please believe me. I know what buttons to push. You know. I don't know what kind of a husband or man her husband is. Maybe he is just as bad as she is. Because terrible people meet up and marry all of the time. But I will tell you the likelihood that she showed up in the beginning as an angel of light is extremely high. And now she is in the button pushing stage. She no longer has to impress. She can let her mask, whatever that mask is, slip, and she can waffle back and forth between she loves him and she wants to push his buttons so badly the police get called. And it's all for narcissistic supply. It's all for control. And I will tell you what, if you are with a narcissist, and something like this happens, and it for whatever reason doesn't go in the narcissist's favor, please use this as your golden ticket to get the heck out. There is a video I want to react to. Hopefully I can maybe do it tomorrow. It's one I've briefly mentioned before. where a lawyer that is representing a famous rapper currently in a capital deletion case, let's just say. And she had all of these wacky rules for the father of her child. Rules where if one misstep happened she could hem him up really good. Well, the police got called because it seems she overplayed her hand and she was arrested. And it was pretty darn clear at least one of their children wanted nothing to do with living with their mother. I'm telling you what. That's the golden ticket to do what you have to do to get out of their lives and have the upper hand to do so. But in this particular case, this man played it super smart and was calm and did everything by the book because he knew what he was dealing with. He knew his ex had traps set everywhere for him to just breathe wrong and she could get him into trouble. And this is why even if you aren't in such a situation, maybe you are just friends with someone, it's perfectly okay to slow things down and reflect upon what is going on. Or if someone every few months says something so horrible to you, it catches you off guard. All you can do is smile and take it. And here's what you do. For one, you might want to think heavily about getting this person out of your life. But let's say it's someone you don't see all of the time and you don't want to go no contact with at this point. Before you go out to dinner with this person or to hang out with them, look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself that you love yourself, and that you are worthy of being treated well. Then tell yourself over and over and over again for like 10 minutes straight if you have to, that this person is likely going to say something mean and stupid to you. They are going to cross the line somehow, some way. And make sure you have a comeback. And practice that comeback. Don't smile. Look at them with a blank face and say, "That's kind of a ridiculous thing to say." Or "That was moronic." Or "Why would someone want to know that anyways?" And if you are able to do this with someone you see every now and then, you will see the computer called their brain malfunction in real time. Because they are so used to seeing you with that uncomfortable smile on your face. And being made speechless. And you didn't make a big deal out of it. You just made them feel stupid for saying or implying such a thing. Now if they didn't say or do something wrong they normally say or do, please know this is likely part of the trap. You see, they love the shocked reaction. And the way many of these individuals get this shocked reaction from you is to love bomb you in a way. And this isn't with over-the-top praise or anything. They will just treat you normally. And it's just this normal treatment that will make you feel so good at the end of the day or night. But then something happens. There is no self-reflection on your part. Your guard drops. 5 or 6 times of hanging out with them down the road, they hit you with a zinger that takes the wind out of your sails. But if you tell yourself, it's a matter of time, it's going to happen. And when it does you have a short answer ready. Of like, "That's a stupid thing to say. Why would someone ask such a thing anyways? Wow, that's a weird thing to even be thinking about, yet alone say aloud." And if they try to argue with you, just play dumb. Just act confused as to what their problem is. Don't feed into the nonsense. Don't let them push your buttons. But likely you will find instead of them arguing with you, because they aren't used to you responding this way, they now will be the one with the confused, uncomfortable look on their face. And they might not seek you out to hang out with for a long time. Or they might go no contact with you. Why? Because they might get an uncomfortable feeling you've figured them out. And for a covert narcissist that is the worst feeling. And they might not. They might not risk hanging out with you again. But if it's someone you just met, or you are interested in dating, just be careful of someone being so perfect for you. I mean, hey, maybe they are. Maybe they are perfect for you. But maybe they aren't. Maybe they aren't. And narcissists know how to tap into your lack of love and wanting to feel like you matter. And with a narcissist like this, they love the sweet mean cycle and the push-pull. Because they want to see how much you care. How invested are you into dealing with them? And if their tactics and covert nature is truly working. This is why I said in a couple of videos back, don't beg for love. Because if you are chasing after someone's friendship or love or whatever, they meaning the narcissist know what they have done and their trap they have laid for you worked. It worked. Please know people. Satan can come in many forms. And one form is an angel of light. And before you know it, once you've committed yourself to this person, they let their mask drop and show themselves to be the demon they truly are. When I heard that woman say about her husband and all of those police officers, believe me, I know what buttons to push. I said to myself, regardless of what this guy's problem is, he likely fell in love with someone that wasn't even real. Simply because he fell for the bait. And if you fell for such a bait, please know you really have to be on your toes to see these people. It can be super hard. And the better these people get at what they do, the more they work at masking and hiding their evil. Their goal is to get you hooked. Get you into a binding situation where you can't get out of so easily. And then they let their mask drop with you. While with others they keep their mask on. Slow things down, people. Slow things down. With that said, I will also be doing another video today. Hopefully within the next hour or so. So please be on the lookout for that. I appreciate everyone's love and support and kindness. You all are great. And just know it's a process of getting better and healing and making sure you're protected when interacting with and being around others that we hope are like-minded, loving and caring. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.